Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Pastor Jonathan. We're going to be going over um, church administration, law, and finance, but one thing that I'm going to be hitting on is social media. When it comes to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all these different social media sites, it is a great tool to be able to use to reach the community, to reach the people. I know even for myself here at Glad Tidings, we use it all the time. We go live every service, and of course, uploading all of our events, pictures of the events, and the outreach that we do here. Social media is a great tool to be able to connect with the community, connect with the people. And, even some people use Facebook for their website, but, social media can be a blessing, but also at the same time, it can also be a curse when it comes to the church reputation. It's some brought up some very dynamic issues, and it takes a while for the law to catch up with different venues and different places. But today we're going to look at eight different issues that come up when it comes to social media, especially. Um, you know, uh, there's some that are very sexually explicit, that are inappropriate. And, the thing is, we'll never use social media by means of communicating with a minor. There's no reason for this to happen, but are outweighed more of the things that could happen against pastors, against ministries, against people. But that was one thing that came up, were different pastors that were communicating with minors, youth pastors that were communicating with minors and sharing very inappropriate content to these children. Number two, it could be a legal issue. Anytime there's a lawsuit, there are hearsay, or to prove admissions against the interest is presumptively truthful. There was a pastor that just got a call about a lawsuit, and the negative values, and just admitted to charges. Please think before you make any comments on social media. Number three, there was personal identifiable information. To see available personal information by which someone outside can have contact with a child. Here, there was a church that provides non custodial information to gain access to a child, and looking for ways to be able to gain access that are, if pictures on the website, we have to have permission from the parents and people around to know what is out there. Number four, talking about communicating with members, defamation of character, and internal church dispute, and are so petty, and that the church can be engaged in this. Confidential information such as posting prayer needs. This use some form of common sense, and be careful of invasion of privacy. There's a lot of ways that unintentionally and disclose private facts and identifying people without getting permission to do so. Number five, intellectual property, pictures, text, public information. Where did they get this? Dealing with copyright materials. Fortunately for us, we have our copyright license to be able to stream, to be able to utilize different videos, so that way we're able to minister effectively and not illegally. But, we have to make sure that we cover ourselves and that we're not violating any copyright laws. Then there's time management, the wasted time on social media, spending hours a day, Isn't social media doing the same thing to keep us from being productive? One thing I remember hearing John Maxwell say: time is something you will never be able to manage, but you can manage what you do. So be mindful of the things that need to get done and don't allow time to pass on without being productive. And then, number seven was survey shows. There are probably like 30 states that have laws that prohibit employers from using social media to determine if we can request their username or password or find out more information about the person. Applications outside of the agencies are not unionized. To be able to get that information is illegal and a violation of National Relations Act. Number eight, don't determine an employee by making derogatory things against the church without taking legal counsel. I mean, be careful when it comes to social media because it could be it can be a blessing, but at the same time, it could be a curse against the church, the people, the administration of the church. And so be mindful about what you do when it comes to social media. But thank you so much for your time and listening. Y'all have a wonderful day and God bless.